I had a thought.
What do you think of that?
Do you think, right, these two films, right, if you go to watch Kaabil,
Yeah.
do you think it's better if you go blindfolded?
Ravi, we haven't uploaded since the end of 2016.
No.
Why haven't we uploaded?
Because we did our most loved and cherished films of 2016 as our last video of 2016, right?
Yeah.
So, in order to kickstart 2017, we need new loved and cherished films for 2017. And there are two coming very soon, so we had to wait for those to almost be here to do our first next video.
Two big major films that are coming out. You know what we're talking about. The crazy thing is they're both being released on the same day. Now, we know in the past there's been talks about whether it's SRK or Hrithik Roshan having a conversation to see if they can remove the two films from being released in January. That's not the case. They're going to go head to head. And it's got us thinking about a number of things. First of all, what are we looking forward to the most and what you guys are looking forward to? And secondly, I personally think, or we personally think, it's going to be a disaster, these two films going head to head.
Do you think that or do we think that?
Well, I think that. Do you not think that?
Do you think it's going to be a disaster?
Well, what, eating into each other's money, yeah, being released on the same day. Yes.
That could be true.
You know Sanjay Gupta, what sort of director he is. Basically, he takes what's in the Western market, or the Korean market, or any market for that matter, and translates that into a Hindi film. Right.
He does.
But this isn't, if I'm not mistaken, taken off anything. This is, this is his baby.
Original.
Yeah.
Well, good. And backed by the Russian family, it seems, because I think Rajan is doing the music, and I think Rakesh Roshan is doing the producing. So this is like a Russian tour de force.
It is, but it did get me thinking. Sanjay Gupta, although he does copy, a lot of his films are copies of Western films and others. This one isn't, but we cannot separate ourselves from...
I've seen it twice.
Oh, you've seen Daredevil?
Twice.
Yeah, so like, does that not sort of translate in some way to Kaabil? Do you see that as well? Like I'm seeing a bit of Daredevil.
Well, I'm glad you're seeing it, because I'm seeing it too. He's not seeing it because he can't see.
Right.
But I think that this film is going to be pretty bad, personally, because Daredevil aside, he is Daredevil. He's the Indian Daredevil. That's what he is. But Daredevil aside, from the trailer and from everything that's been read, there doesn't seem to be a particularly interesting story at play here.
Right, okay.
Apart from blind man that can fight. Now, why do we like Daredevil?
The reason why we like Daredevil, because apart from he's a superhero, there's an amazing backstory to that as well.
There is an amazing backstory.
Yeah, him growing up, his issues that he faced. Yeah, of course, there's a lot going into the world of Daredevil. And, we break down the comic itself, there's just so much substance. This being something new-ish, there isn't. And you know what? To your point, I cannot... Two people being blind, it doesn't really get me going. It doesn't really get me excited all that much.
I think... I don't know the last time you did this, but when you watch films with a kind of Indian family or first generation Indian people, there is a willingness to absolve all of those other things because it's as straightforward as blind man plus fighting equals wow, right? There's a lot of that, and I'm not being critical in any way, I'm just saying, like my cousins, when we watch films together, I see that. I see, oh my god, he's blind and he did this, or oh my god, he's so young and he did this. It's very much like that in and of itself, that little formula is enough to keep a whole film alive. And I personally don't think it will be. I don't think you do either, because there doesn't seem to be any of the other stuff. Where is the compelling, interesting backstory that should have been leaked in some of the trailer or the write-ups? What are we supposed to tie ourselves to? And that's my problem with this. And even the fight scenes and stuff when he does become Daredevil, don't look that compelling.
No, there has to be something. When I look at this, I am in a bit of hope because I personally I like Hitokushin. I think he's a good actor.
There's no criticism on him.
Right, but I need a bit more. I need to know. Okay, there's two people. They're blind. What is their journey? And that journey has to have sort of energy. It has to be crazy. It has to be interesting. It has to have me walking out the cinema or watching the film and saying to myself, you know what? I believe this all the way through. I know it's going to be an interesting action movie, but to what level, I'm slightly a bit concerned because I think it's going to be sort of at the lower part.
Yeah, which means that if our projections are true, the box office winner of the day will be Shah Rukh Khan and Raees.
Right. And you're looking forward to that?
I am looking forward to it. So I have been on dry January, and what that means, for those that don't know, is I haven't had any alcohol in the whole of January. But coming on the 25th, I think it might be a day to say cheers to another Shah Rukh Khan tour de force. This has got nothing to do with being Khan lovers. I just think the recipe for this film with Shah Rukh Khan on one side of the bad side and Nawazuddin Siddiqui on the good side as the police, going head to head, acting tour de force, two opposing forces of good and evil, both charismatic leading men. I just can't see how this goes wrong, even if some of the stuff we've seen doesn't quite look nailed on. Some of the action looks a bit off. But even if that's the case, how can you go wrong with this? Bootlegging, alcohol, smuggling, man, Shah Rukh Khan, super force cop, Nawazuddin Siddiqui.
From a directing standpoint as well, it just seems there's a lot more thought put into this film. You know, and it's my opinion. When I see some of the shots in this movie, the vibrancy, the sort of pacing of the trailer, his backstory as well, his rise to power,
Music as well.
Yeah, the music. It seems and a transformation as he looks as well. This is something that we haven't really seen before from Shah Rukh Khan, as far as I'm concerned. But there's something a bit more going on with this film, and you can see that throughout the trailer. Now, my concern is Myra Khan. Is it Myra Khan? Myra Khan, which is the girl in the film, right? There's obviously a ban on certain Pakistani actors and all that. Do you feel that this would affect the box office or that movie because all sort of the negative press or when it comes down to Pakistani actors?
It's Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah.
It's the biggest actor in the world, including Hollywood. There may be a hit, there may be, but I just can't see it being big enough that it's going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first big movie of 2017. This is the movie where everybody is going to go to the cinema and check it out. There may be a case for Kaabil because on the day it releases, it's being released in Tamil and Telugu as well. So you have a wider market that might watch it. But I just can't see how you, with all the marketing that's gone into this movie, with the anticipation, you have to remember, this was supposed to come out last Eid.
Yeah, last Eid, yeah.
But we're now in a situation where people have been waiting an extra 7 months. Fan came out, it was amazing. People are waiting for the next big Shah Rukh Khan film, and this is it. I just can't see the box office being affected. Maybe a couple of %, but I just can't see it being much more than that.
Sure. Well, guys, let us know, because we are seriously interested in your thoughts down in the comment section. What are you looking forward to the most? And tell us why you're looking forward to it. Is it Raees? Is it Kaabil? What are you guys going to check out? Are you going to check out both? Put it down in the comment section.
One question. Will we be checking both out?
Yeah, of course we will, because this is something new. What we want to do, we want to start watching more movies. We want to start reviewing it. Something that we said in 2016 when we rebooted. We want to start doing more stuff like that. So yes, absolutely, we will be checking that out and giving you our review, our feedback on the film.
2 for 2.
Yeah. All right, guys. Peace.